I think we're live. I think. Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome and hello. We're having technical difficulties as our special guest is having problems getting on Hangouts. So I hope everyone can see us. Can you see us? Hello.
Sorry, guys. I mean, cough like that. Hello.
I think we're live. I think. Just click on that. And yes, we are live. We are live. Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome. Just waiting for our special guest to arrive. So, yeah, nervous. Part panicking. You all right, Kris?
I am good. I am working on it. I'm working on it. I'm a little occupied trying to get him in here, but we're going to work on this.
We don't normally use Hangouts, but unfortunately, Adam has got a Chromebook, so he can't use the normal VC like we normally do. So
we just saw the message, and we'll see if it works.
So we're sort of like in between. So I'll just say hello to everyone in chat. Bronco, Daniel, Vaping Bunny, Huggles, JJ, Orion Braces, Red Fox, Steve, Bill, Cals, Emma, Railman. Hello, Railman.
Cals Irons.
Yeah. Good evening, Matt. Good evening to you. Jules, Huggles, Ian. Hello. Mr. Knuckles already said don't blame him.
Oh, shit. Is he in?
Well, he's in chat. He's on chat. So hopefully you've got chat up.
I can't. All right, hold on. I'm going to have to join you a second time. No, I can't. All right.
There you go. There's paste. There, I've pasted the link to chat. Crazy internet problems. Nothing worse, but at least we're not losing it. We haven't lost it yet.
I've got it. I've got chat. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Pull that out.
Yes, I'm not into this Google Hangouts. I've got to admit, me VC and OBS. I'm more happier with that. UK Andy, good evening to you, sir. Tom, hello. So, Kris.
Yes, sir.
It's been a week.
It has been a week. It's been a hell of a week.
So, what you vaping on? What you been up to? What you been vaping on?
Oh, slowly dwindling down the numbers, but I have obviously the Knucklehead Vapes. Got the mongrel and the brass butcher cap on the dead rabbit up there.
How you getting on that new Switch?
Oh, I love it. I haven't put the mongrel down since I got that Switch, which is with the original Switch that wasn't the case. It was I'd use it for a day and I'd put it down for like 3 to 4 days and then I'd pick it up again. But with this Switch, it's never not with me at this point. I mean, unless I'm leaving the house. I just want to say, because I was busy, everybody in chat, hello. And Cals Irons, I need to get a hold of you because I'm interested in finding out the pricing on your products.
There you go. And what products does he do?
He actually has these awesome swivel systems that are on sliders, so you can adjust the height. I don't know if he does distance, like from the drill, if he's got another setup so that you can move it closer or farther away. I'm not sure. But I've seen pictures of them and they're absolutely beautiful and they look extremely effective.
Cool. We'll have to get some pictures up and have a look.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Also got that copper broadside and the OG goon going. I have the usual slam piece and FP, which is almost empty, but I'm gonna have to refill that. Yeah, I've got a bunch of setups again, but I've got the profile RDA on the Pulse BF as per usual, and two setups that I don't normally vape. The first one I set up last night in the live, but that's the Wasp Nano RDTA on top of the RX23.
How are you getting on with that? Because
I really like it.
I've not had the RDTA. I've obviously got the RDA.
I'll tell you, it's a bitch to fill. It really is. I got lucky because I have one of those really long needle tip bottles, and so I can just kind of squeeze it in because the only place to fill it is through the wick holes, the wick ports. But it does have a little lever on the side of one of the posts here that you close that down, and pinches that cotton a little bit to kind of seal off the fill hole there.
Yeah.
And it really, that's just so it doesn't really leak if it, tips to its side or something. But so far, I've had no issues with it. The cloud production and flavor is amazing. The only thing I can say I really dislike about it at the moment is tank size. It's a 2 milliliter tank, and you're not going to get any bigger than that. But it's very low profile. It's perfect for your little stealthy setups. Put it on something really, really small. Because what is that? 22 millimeter, I believe. Is it 22 or 24? No, I guess it could be a 24.
Right, Mr. Knuckle. Did Kris send you the link? All you have to do is click on the link. You should be able to join us. I have invited you.
Take me makeup off.
I have invited you about 5 times now.
Let's see. Wait, what about me? Because I'm on the control room.
Yeah, you're in the control room.
So I could probably send them a...
Yeah.
All right, so the last
Connie
setup
Vapes,
that I have...
Lynn, hello, good evening to you guys. Emma, sorry, hello.
No. You're good. You're good. I could take time. It's all right. The last thing I'm on, which is also a setup that I'm not used to having going, but I have a series build in my Dead Rabbit SQ, and on that, with that, I've got it paired up with my True Cloud series mod. It is regulated, potentiometer regulated, but yeah, it's a nice series vape. It's very, very tasty because it's those staggered fuse Claptons I made earlier this week, or maybe might have been late last week. But I've got those in there now with some King George from Knucklehead Vapes. That is the King George. That's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Just FYI, guys. I like it. I'm not used to peanut butter flavored juices, but I really like it. And as far as in my stereo, yeah, you heard that, right?
I did hear that.
Someone's out of juice. Yeah, in my CD player, what am I running? A lot of Rammstein. Actually, this week I've changed it up a little bit. A lot of Rammstein. And oh my word, Mr. Ralphie.
You can see me.
I can see you.
There we go. It worked.
It worked.
There's a huge lag between the phone I'm talking to you on and the tablet that I'm watching it on, but I mean,
very nice.
You know what I'm just fucking doing, not quite what's happening, but yeah.
Good evening, good evening. We say, can you talk a little bit louder and all, because you're a bit quiet, but I'll see if I can tune you up a bit.
I'm on full volume.
You're on full volume. It's all right. I'll turn you up as loud as I can get you. There you go.
I know I'm softly speaking.
Yeah, you are. Oh dear.
Not even sure I like it. There you go.
So, Ralphie, Adam, thank you so much for coming on the show. Really chuffed. Absolutely. So, what you vaping on?
Dust, obviously.
Oh,
Not
baby.
just a combination, of course. Is there anything else?
Not at all.
And the new Brillo pad style.
Oh.
Yes. I had a go at BFG. He's got one from you, and he's very, very nice. Quite impressed. Very old school. Very old school, though. So while we've got you, I'm gonna ask you some questions so everybody gets to know who you are and everything, because some people might not know who you are.
It doesn't matter before you start. Deny all knowledge.
That's not all knowledge.
So I was never. Go on after you.
I said I was never here.
Bless. So you are the Mr. Knucklehead Vapes. So do you want to give us a little bit of a history lesson of Knucklehead Vapes, how it came about?
Oh, I was diagnosed with lung disease. I tried everything to stop smoking, turned to vaping. Thought I'd spread the love, try and get other people into it. I was running a tattoo studio at the time, so we started a little sideline doing bits and bobs of vaping, and that kind of overtook the tattooing, and here we are. It grew from there. I created a monster.
You certainly have. Yeah, you definitely have created a monster. Not kidding. So how long's Knucklehead Vapes been going now?
Fucking hell. I'm not sure. 3, 4, 5. It's all a blur.
So obviously with Knucklehead Vapes, you dedicate more towards mechanical mods. What is your reason for that? Why didn't you just go for the mainstream vaping?
Yeah, because we're not mainstream. We're SoulOhm dedicated. That's what we enjoy doing. So that's where our passion is. You know, if we're selling, although the products that we don't enjoy would still be vape related, the passion won't be there, to be fair. I'm selling a load of shit that I don't like. So as a team, we all seriously SoulOhm. We all use mechs, we all use RDAs. If we were selling products that weren't not up to par, weren't to our taste, we may as well be selling fucking shoes, aren't we? That's what the business is. We want to share the products that we enjoy. We want to open that up to everybody and get it out there, affordable and quality and all the rest of it. So that's why we're SoulOhm dedicated, because that's what we do.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That so obviously you started the channel, and then obviously you started your reviewing channel as well. So what made you do that?
Oh, I used to one of the suppliers. I used to use vaping when I first started. Before we started the business, I got into vaping through Hog Vaping. Companies, I can't remember where they are now, bless them. And then we had a lot of chats, and they really helped me and really got to know these guys. And they suggested it. So I thought I'd give it a whirl, and off that went as well. That seemed to fucking gain ground rather quickly, didn't it? It got really popular, as it still is. We've got 11,500 subs at the minute, and it's still fucking going strong.
Also, absolutely brilliant. So, what is the future of Knucklehead Vapes then? What's your plan besides world domination?
Yeah, we're moving into new premises in the next few weeks. Hopefully, well before Christmas, we're going to open up a little retail side to the warehouse by appointment only, and we're going to continue to develop and release new products. So there'll be a Duster V2, there'll be a Knuckle V2.
Awesome.
Details of which I can't divulge.
Well,
obviously. Of death, obviously.
So, Kris, have you got any questions for our guest? Hey, Kris, come in, Kris.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, welcome to the train wreck.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Are you there?
Oh, yes, I am here.
Oh, thank God for that. I thought you'd go.
Ground control to Major Tom. No, I don't have any questions, but I do have a couple of things I want to say. And first of all, thank you for joining us. This is a great honor. For me especially, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're the reason I quit smoking, and the talk that you and I had just pushed me to where I am now, and I owe a big chunk of all of this to you. So thank you very much.
No, thank you. Thank you, mate. Another life saved, isn't it?
It is. Thank you. Anyways, but the other thing I wanted to thank you for was for the opportunity to be a part of the review team and be able to work with you guys. It's been a great pleasure, and I look forward to the future. And I look forward to seeing more from Knucklehead Vapes and see where you guys go from here.
Oh, absolutely. I'm still waiting for your reviewer thing, Kris, to be fair.
My reviewer thing?
So I don't know what's what, but I need to get you on there, don't I?
Oh, yeah, my picture? I thought I sent a picture to Steve.
No, the video. It should be a video, shouldn't they? Did you not send something to review?
Did I not upload it?
got no fucking idea.
I'll check into that. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. I was like, I wonder if they even know it's there.
So, right, I'm just doing technical bits. I'm just turning us two down so everyone can turn their volume up.
Oh, that sounds good.
So we've turned ourselves down so you can turn Ralphie up. Ralphie, you're just very, very quiet at the present moment. Sorry, guys.
Let me think about a couple of questions here for a little bit, because I don't have anything planned for questions.
Yeah, you've had a fortnight.
I have had a fortnight.
Right, I've got questions for you, loads of questions for you. So when you got into I've got to ask you questions. So when you got into your mechanical mod, what was your first mechanical mod? What was the one that you saw like, this is the beast for me?
That black thing, mechanical mod. I remember getting a Nemesis back in the day. The 2-part screw together Nemesis thing. Set fire in the post office. Remember? And I was the only one laughing. Fucking thing went off in my pocket in the post office. Set fire, flames coming out of it, and everything.
Wow.
Nobody else did for some strange reason. We had a few, didn't we, earlier? Me, what were they called? Yes, I do fucking remember.
Oh, hello, Liz, by the way.
Hello. She actually said fuck off, but I've translated that to hello.
Oh, cracking.
So what's your setup? You're right, besides your own knuckle and obviously your own RDAs and things like that. What other things do you like? What style of mechanical mod do you like?
I like the simple tubes. I'm really going into these side fires though at the minute. The slam piece is really doing it, and the Brizzo or Brizo, whatever, the Brillo pad and the cod piece.
Oh, you can't beat the cod piece.
I like the big fat fucking batteries. They're really doing it. We'll definitely be going that way with the Duster too.
Ooh.
That's long. You know, if I'm out of the house, I'll take a couple of 21-700s and have one fresh charge in my mod, and that'll give me till all fucking day. And I'll go like that.
Even on your normal 0.07 builds.
I think they are the future. I've heard it's a rumor. I don't know if it's true, but there's going to be a 22-500.
Absolutely no idea.
Me either. No clue.
Short fucking thing like me.
Well, you are taller than me.
I didn't want to mention that.
So, Expo, what do you think to it?
Yeah. If you like your juice.
Well, a lot want there. Yeah.
For me, I like the social aspect. I like the get together. I like seeing people in the trail. I mean, people like you that you wouldn't normally, we live fucking too far apart to see each other regularly. So I like it for the social get together. The actual expo itself, it's all right. You could probably do it in another environment. You could do it at a fucking roller derby or something. We could all get together, go bowling and have food and vape and talk politics all day, couldn't we?
Well, you believe it or not, you're not that far away from me.
You guys are too far away from me.
We've got a place in Yorkshire, you know.
Well, I'm only in Doncaster.
Oh God, we've got a place near Hull.
Yeah.
We're not too far away.
No, not at all. So I've got to ask a question. So where you're from, how do you eat it? Do you eat it hot or cold? Your pork pie.
Cold mustard. That's it. Some mustard on it. Oh, nice and sandwiches with brown sauce. Nobody has a pork pie.
Now, my wife, she's from Lancaster, and she has it hot.
Yeah, she can't help that, can she, bless her? She have it with mushy peas.
Yeah.
Is that what they do?
Yeah.
It looks smart.
She's got to have it with gravy and mushy peas, hasn't she?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's obviously Yorkshire, and they were on about having it hot, and they're in fucking Yorkshire. They should know better, shouldn't they?
That's it.
I will say, oops, shit.
Is it?
Bill Richards mentioned.
Look at fucking Mark's there, look, with all his pro gear, his headphones on and all that. Chris is hanging on by the skin of his teeth, bless him. And I've got, it's so fucking Robinson. I've got a Chromebook with a flat battery and my phone perched on it. And my tablet that I keep steering. Everyone must think I've got a fucking affliction. Because I keep staring down and all I'm doing is looking at the comments. Because I can't see comments on my phone. So I've had to set my fucking tablet up. It's got lag. and it's all balanced on my little set of fucking wicker drawers next to the settee. And I'm sat here in my fucking pants.
Nice.
This is coming tidied up and tucked me in. Bless her.
So you should be used to this live show thing because you do a live show every morning at 10 o'clock on your...
Tuesdays and Wednesdays, yeah.
So how did that come about?
Oh, James. I'm a twat for it, aren't I? But, hey, don't moan. FOMO, listeners, fear of missing out. Peer pressure. Always listen to the request of the fam. And they fucking wanted a live. So, a live they fucking get, don't they? You know what I mean? Fam first and all that.
So, in your live show, for people that don't know, what do you talk about? What's it about?
It's basically a coffee break. It's our coffee break at work. We're getting work early. So at 10 o'clock, we're ready for a brew and a vape. And we share that with everyone in the group. And we'll show new products as they come in. We'll put offers up. We have auctions for stuff. We do giveaways. We just generally like to start the day for everybody on a bit of a buzz. So we sit, we talk bollocks, give stuff away, have the crack, and everybody carries on with the day like happy as fucking life.
Awesome.
Just a social thing again.
Do you know how many times I've seen your live show, but I can't hear you because I've got no speakers at work?
Sub, we know.
I have got no speakers at work, but where I work.
Exactly, wouldn't it? If you had me fucking rattling out your speakers. People do it on the bus, man. People stream us on the bus and in the doctor's waiting room and all that. And the thing is, you do, it's just open fucking season for vanity and, you know, terrible non-PC things just spilling out, don't they? Because you got to really...
Oh, yeah. Oh,
got to shout to if the crabs are killed and all that. Hey, up here, is that there? Is that boat twat fucking blah, blah, blah? You got to hit them. This noise is coming out just to make them feel uncomfortable.
Bless.
Yep, I can totally relate, Ralphie. As you know, when I first started quitting on March 30th, I'd started that 30-day vlog. And once that had finished, it gotten such positive responses, and I'd been asked if I was going live again. So, you know, it was like one of those things where you just got to give the people what they want. And so that's, you know.
If it gets to the point where you're not enjoying it, or, you know, people understand life gets in the way. With our reviews, we've changed the format a little bit because I cannot commit to doing regular reviews like I'd like. So we've got a team on board, as you well know, that you're a part of, to not only make sure that there's regular fresh content, but it also shows a different perspective. So everyone knows, they know how I do it. They've seen me do enough reviews. It's nice to get spaces and fresh opinions that aren't related. You know, everyone can see me saying how good this thing is. I'll fucking sell them. They're going to think that plat's only selling the good because he sells them. The reality is the other way around. We only sell what we like, as I mentioned earlier. So we thought we'd get a few heads on board because life gets in the way. Same with your live stream, same with your blogging. You're allowed to fucking life. But if people want you to do that shit and you enjoy doing it, then you should fucking go with it like Mark does. He does a regular thing. Chris does a regular being fun, stop fucking doing it.
Oh, definitely.
But give people what they want. Why not? It's all about it's a two-way street, isn't it? You know. I don't like this. I am mighty. I'm removed. I do this. If you don't like it, fuck off attitude. Because we're part of the family, part of the people that we work with each other, not against or whatever. You know, we interact and do all that silly bollocks.
A question I've kind of got to ask you, and it's a question more, how can you put it, more of a professional side of it, because I get asked it. I know Kris gets asked it. One of the biggest things, because we're all mech heads, and the biggest question that I always get, what would you recommend as a mech for somebody that's wanting to get into mechs? So what would your recommendation be?
I always used to recommend the broadside because they're fully insulated, and the problem with that is that the switch is a bit of a fuck up. You find that if you get a switch, it's not an easy question to answer. There's no foolproof, idiot-proof mech. You got to know, you got to at least be able to dress your fucking self to use a mech safely. That's what I reckon. So you want something that's simple, low maintenance, functional. I think these new, like the codpiece, like the Brizzo, you just fucking give it. It's not got a shelf full of it. Yeah, limitless. Yeah, limitless. But it take a little bit of setting up, a little bit of tweaking. You don't really see so much now. Yeah, I could say the dust up because it's hard, but you got to set it up, you got to sort it out, you got to have common sense. That's help with any mech.
Yep.
So
I agree.
what I'd do is look at reviews, talk to your peers, look at what takes your fancy. At the end of the day, they're all a fucking metal shield with a switch on.
Very, very true. So, Lethal, what do you recommend?
I was just about to say I completely agree with his first statement. The Admiral and the Broadside, or the SoulOhm Innovation, SoulOhm X, or Sub-Zero X, those are all insulated on the inside. But like he said, there's no foolproof mechanical mod that's going to protect from, no offense to anybody in the room, but idiots and total fuckwits. You know, that you need to know battery safety regardless. And that's actually something also that I learned from Ralphie. And once I thought about it, he's absolutely right. The science of it is, as I always say, you know, with the vent holes and everything, it doesn't matter where they are. Always put the positive up, unless it's like a Broadside and Admiral or the SoulOhm Innovations. I know the Broadside and Admiral come, and it says in the booklet to put your positive down, and that is perfectly fine. But for all intensive purposes, for everything else, you know, always put the nipples up, because it doesn't really matter where the gas is vent from. It's going to find their path of least resistance. Yeah, exactly.
I think the Broadside is really handy as well, because it's not a hybrid 510 as well.
Exactly, yeah, I agree. But you've got to set the fucker up. You've got to adjust that 510 pin. So there's a plus and it's not all about safety, it's got to be a bit of functionality. If you're still having a super safe mod, but if you can't set the fucker up, it's just going to sit in the drawer and you're going to go back to the stink kids or whatever.
They can see that.
Easy to set up, and you need the common sense to use it. You know, we'll drive cars. Well, most of us drive cars. We'll use vehicles. We'll do something that's going to fucking fuck you right up if you don't know what you're doing. There's nothing more dangerous. A mech mod is no more dangerous than life in general.
Oh God, no.
All of the able mods, lockable button, no insulation, but a piece of piss to set up.
Yeah.
You just screw your RDA on, screw the top at it once your battery's fitted, unlock the button, press it, and it fires. Like this says, it's fucking foolproof. But if your battery rips are fucked, or there's something wrong with your switch, you're in danger of having a bit of an incident. As you are with any mech. There used to be a lot, I don't know if there still is, because I'm quite insular in my life. There used to be a lot of fearmongering about the danger, like you got a pipe bomb in your hand and all that. It's bollocks. To be fair, it's fucking bollocks, you know. I've shot guns and not shot myself. I've set fire myself. What the fuck? You're not in danger because you got a tube with a battery. It's only a fucking broken torch at the end of the day. So don't worry about. Have enough common sense to keep yourself safe, but don't let fear of injury put you off. I'd say. And embrace that, mate. Get in a good group, get some good advice. Like I say, check your peers, look at reviews, look at the YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to stand out to use, and from there you can go like. That's what I'd say to anyone.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I totally agree. Yeah, I totally agree with you there. I mean, let's face it. If you are wanting to get into mechanical mods, talk to people, learn as much as you can, learn about battery safety, learn about Ohm's law, and obviously you've got to know a little bit. At the end of the day, you are the safety in these in mechanical.
You're the only safety.
It definitely is. So, Ralphie, while we're here, you're starting a new venture, I've noticed, with your tattooing. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Yes, that's an old venture. 30 odd years I tattooed professionally. As I say, I was diagnosed with disease, the vaping took over. So a little bit of health, well, quite a few health issues, a little bit of personal issues, like this in the world. Concentrated on building up the vape business. Now that's doing all right. We've got a fantastic team. The lads virtually run it themselves. They need little input from me, and it's kind of over. Get back into the tattooing. Why not? Don't have to do it full time, so I'm not going to fuck myself up, the old arthritis and all that silly bollocks. My personal issues have been dealt with. My health issues are kind of all right, but not great. But we're all right, yeah. So fucking Knuckleheading has been reborn.
Same. I did months and months of looking into, you know, everything that goes into knowledge about mech mods before I ever picked up my first. Countless hours watching videos, reading forums, looking up battery safety and all that. And that's what I suggest to anybody, you know, before you ever touch a mod, know everything you need to know. And then, you know, you can be as safe as possible. Other than that, you could miss something and accidents happen.
All right. We're still having trouble hearing old Ralphie. Can you bring your... Everyone's asking me, can you bring your laptop closer to your gob?
They're huge on screen, look.
Oh, that's better.
That's why I've got it at distance. Otherwise you'll have me big look.
Just be a giant head.
Bless you. So, obviously, you are the mech head. I mean, I have followed you for many, many a moon. Where do you see mechs going in the future? It seems like at the present moment, we're going back in time with the side switches, which was very early mechs. Where do you see the future of mechs going?
I think they'll continue as they've got bigger and bigger and bigger, isn't they? As they're following battery technology. You know, it used to be all 22 mil. Then it went 24 mil, 25 mil, now it's 32 mil. I'm hoping it doesn't get fucking ridiculous and it's like holding a fucking baseball bat in your hand or, you know, a fucking toilet roll, a bog roll. I'm not entirely sure. I think they'll continue to follow battery technology and RDAs will have to follow to suit.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that they get less and less complicated. Not that they are complicated things, but I'm hoping that the switch mechanism, the maintenance side, everything that we're talking pretty much safety and maintenance gets down to a right minimum, just so that it opens them up to the masses. So people can use them without fear, without worry about looking after them maintenance-wise. You know, they don't have to strip it down and polish it every fucking night. Just battery in it and go live. So I'm hoping it goes that way. That's what I think will happen. I think manufacturers will have to make sure they're as safe as they can be, which they should do anyway, but as maintenance-free as they can be, and just keep up with the trends of battery technology. But don't get latching onto a battery that's going to, like the 2700. 2700, fucking great. So it's no good having a device that's 2700 and you can't get any battery. You know, everyone's going out to 21700 or sticking with the 18650s. So I think they need to follow the battery technology because that is a huge part of how it performs, obviously.
Yeah.
But they need to do it in a sustainable way, if you like. You don't want to have to put your favourite mod on the shelf because your last battery's not holding charge anymore and you can't buy them.
That's true. I mean, I think the idea behind the 2700s was so that it was so like a an industry standard came into play. I think that was the original idea for the 2700s. So obviously, with the technology, it's good that we're following as well. So that's always a good thing.
Didn't you say something about a 22500?
Yeah, I've heard.
Yep. Bill Richards said that they're already out on Alibaba.com, I guess.
Right. So they're going to be big.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too, is that you're right, Ralphie. A lot of people are sticking with the 21700s and the 18650s right now because those are the two top batteries in the. Yeah, those are the top batteries, is the 20S and the 30T right now. And there's not a really stable, optimum 2700 out on the market right now. I mean, there's a good one, but
what he said.
What he said.
2700 but I can't get new batteries, and the batteries I've got are still good. They're not fucked anyway, but it would make me question whether I'm going to buy a new 2700 only mod. You know, it's nice that they come with adapters. I think that's important because if you can't get batteries, you're going to still want to fucking use it.
What's your thoughts on stacked mods?
Personally, they're not for me. I can understand people for that. You should vape whatever you enjoy. You know, if you don't mind looking like you're playing a recorder or walking down the street like Harry Potter, that's absolutely fine by me. I prefer a box mod for series.
Yeah, I am.
They're just too fucking big. I've not even got one here to hold up. They're just too long for me. You don't fit in your pocket. You look a dick in the street. You know what I mean? Do yourself a favour. All joking aside, if people enjoy them, that's great. I know Asai, he loves his stats. He has triple or quad stats.
Yeah.
Use that as a walking stick. But
yeah. So, Kris, what do you think to stacked?
I like them. I like my series mods, but to be honest with you, they're gigantic. And so for that reason, I would much prefer a series box over that. But they're fun to use when you if you want a series and you're just kind of chilling at home, whatever, and you got some relaxed time. They're all right. I mean, I'm not opposed to them. I do, or did for a while. I was using the stacked broadsides, and I do. I really like a nice series vape, but again, it's a little ridiculous in size, so I tend to carry a box with me rather than a big ass tube looking like a Harry Potter wand or something.
Another question. I'm gonna ask you, Kris, first, and then I already know Ralphie's answer to this one. So, what is your regime to cleaning your mechs?
Oh my. Well, I don't really wash them first. Maybe I should. I don't know. But I use just like a Mother's Mag and aluminum polish, and I have a makeshift polishing rig that for my drill. Made it out of a Moonshot RDA. Yep, that's the one. Yep. Yeah. So I use that first with my polishing rag, and yes, that's what I've been told to use as well. Is Autosol.
Autosol's brilliant.
Yeah. So I'll throw my mod on my rig and my
Ralphie's
polishing cloth. Yep. As we talk, he's gonna display all of the tools I'm discussing. Yep. Look at that.
There's gonna be a cuddly.
I don't even need to speak. He's just gonna display everything for me. All of these things I use. Yep, toothbrush. Yep,
With hair.
with hair.
Dogs and women in there.
Oh man.
Use toothbrush, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Is that one of those little nail file blocks?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bumper pad.
Yep.
That's what
Yep.
I use.
Well, first I do
Even
the
though I've got a cleaner, but it's in the garage because I've been working on the car. In the garage.
yeah, I do the polish first, and then once I get everything, all the bits and bobs that I need cleaned, polished up, and all de-dirtified, then I'll go ahead and give them just a soap and water bath, warm water, and I just kind of dry them. I think I've put wax on them once, but I really love my shiny mods. Even this mongrel needs cleaning. That's nasty. But yep, that's what I do. And then I just dry them with a rag. And then what's that? Poor boys. Oh,
Poor boys will.
okay.
I only stopped it twice. I only use it on the outside.
Yep. You just use it on the outside.
Yeah.
Very
But
nice.
To be honest, I don't know if I'm getting lazy or being fucking lazier, but detailing my mods less and less and less. I've kind of, especially, I shouldn't really say this, especially the duster, because our style, if you like, is a little bit oldie worldy. I'm quite getting into that. That looks like it's 100 years old, but I'll still clean the threads and the contacts and spray a bit of contact cleaner. I want it to fucking work, but it being super shiny has not been such a priority of late. Don't worry, I still change my underpants every day. I just don't polish my mods like I used to.
Just let know, Lamb, I'm the guy with the glasses. Do apologise for the sound. It's a technical issue that we cannot solve, so please bear with us. Do apologise. So, Kris, we're coming up to the 1:45 time. Have you got any questions that you wanted to ask before I ask the audience?
Sure. Why don't you please describe the new YouTube channel that you guys have started?
The new YouTube channel.
Yep. They started doing some new YouTube videos of fishing.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Me, innit? Yeah, fishing pictures. In my 20s, fishing, and then life took over. Got divorced, got married, got divorced again. All that shit. Just got back into it, and I thought, why the fuck not? Again, since I came out as an angler, I've had loads of people go, fucking hog fishing. I didn't know you were fishing. It's a huge fucking thing.
It's beautiful being able to share the things that we're passionate about.
Yeah, exactly. Share everything I'm passionate about. If I could clone myself, I could share a lot more of me.
Clone.
There's only so many hours in a day, isn't there?
Would that be the Ralphie 2.0?
Don't know what you're on about now. You've lost
if you could clone yourself, those would be the Ralphie 2.0.
Yes, it would. Yeah, imagine the shit you'd fucking get into. Right, you wouldn't want two around, would you? That's bad. Okay, flash something to help with the sound.
Put them on.
Well, don't have to use headphones like YouTube. Can't have fuck all now. Nothing.
The world has disappeared.
I don't know where my old is, mate. Oh, you know it better than me.
Right, Kris, while he's playing around that, we are coming up towards the end of the show. So what's happening in Lethal Coil World? What's happening this week? What's the lives? What's the reviews? What's coming up on your show?
Okay, well, first thing, as a lot of people know, I've been cutting down on the amount of lives that I've been doing a week because it's just going to free me up time to do everything else that I need to do. Like, I'm actually getting a lot of work done on a few of the reviews that I've got to put out. I did have one that I thought was going to be, oh, wow, there you go. Now I can hear you.
Hello, testing.
There we go. Oh my. But yeah, it's definitely freed up some time to work on some of the review stuff. I thought I had one that was going to be processed and ready for uploading this morning. Unfortunately, the computer that I did it with was not powerful enough for the processing, so the video came out like crap. So I have to re-edit and reprocess the whole thing. And yeah, I got to reprocess and then upload it afterwards in due time. That'll be later to this afternoon, but it's definitely freed me up some time to What's that?
What the fuck? I've just got my headphones working and I heard you saying I've got to do time.
Oh no. No, it's actually
you want to confess?
Well, no.
Not live, don't fucking do it live. I tell you now, that confession's good for the soul, load of bollocks, mate. Trust me, I know.
Oh, causes more problems. Oh man.
It fucking does. Hang loose, admit nothing. That's the future.
Oh man, so that's what I've actually got going on this week. Is I'm going to be focusing a lot more on the. Well, I have been. We've only got another day in the week, so I don't know how long that's going to be. But I'm going to be focusing on more of the little details and getting some videos processed and edited and get them up on YouTube.
Turn it down, Ralphie. Yeah, sorry, Kris. I've just realised I can read comments and everything. It's fucking great technology, bro. I've not even had a gin.
No worries. I just wanted to finalize my little input there about my week. That it's not going to be all reviews. I am going to be doing some coil building tutorials and some stuff, different stuff that I haven't done yet. So,
because obviously you've got your live show when on Tuesdays.
Wednesday.
Yep,
Wednesday at yours is what 7? It's 2, so mine's at 8. So that's going to be 3 o'clock here in the afternoon.
Any special guests?
Well, I've got some talking to do to Adam from GBV Vapes.
Oh shit! I thought you were going to say me.
Well, you know, I've already given you the invite, but you said that his time works better.
Yeah, because I'm a fucking granddad. I'll be asleep.
You know what? I will.
Message me. We'll look up.
Absolutely, I'll adjust my time.
No, don't. I'll adjust for you, dear.
Oh, you're an angel.
Well,
so yeah, Adam from GBV. I believe we spoke briefly to Aiden about coming on. That would be fantastic. And Mobro, I still have to talk to a little bit as well.
Oh, it's all right, my bro.
Oh yeah, he's a really nice guy.
Yeah,
I saw him at Expo. Bless him.
Yeah, Expo, Juicetown, UK.
Yeah,
Juicetown, UK. It is.
You're not kidding. Oh, man.
Who else was it? There was one other. Dean, the Devil Vapor, right? We were talking to him about getting him on here. Actually,
yeah, he's going to come on here. He's got some home life things going off at the present moment, but he will be coming on here. Well, for my channel, I have got obviously back to normal. Me reviews next week. I've got the.
Mark's talking about himself now.
Yeah, I'm allowed to talk about myself.
Anyone think of you coming in here like you own the place? I know. What? I've got back loads. I've got cue cards here I can hold up. Links to product.
So yeah,
Lizzie's in the bikini and everything.
Oh, Steve Lundberg says he's going to get robbed and guest with us.
Oh God. Yes. I've just put a photo of him up in the corner. It just stares.
It'd be great to have the whole team on here.
Yeah. Good way.
Yeah, I totally support that and agree with that. I think we should.
Well, as I was saying just before that, I've got the Weaving coming up next week, and I've also got the graffiti mod coming up next week as well. Probably going to try and slap in another juice review as well, just to balance it all out. And then obviously the live show again on the Thursday. So that's my plan of this week. So, Ralphie, what's your plan for this week?
It's fucking Thursday. There's only one day left.
Exactly. All right. Our week's on Thursday. So what
all right. Is that a Yorkshire thing?
It is now.
Oh, shit. Right. Fucking hell, Kris. No wonder you can't keep up, bro. Christ on a bike.
Oh, God.
So, have we got anything new coming up from Knuckleheads? Anything new, juicy mechs for us to have a look at?
We're just looking. We've got those Comp Life HK LE styled. They're doing the pictures as sexy as fuck. You'll see them on the group. We've got them. They've just come in, but they've done it like one with a print on. Okay, and I've posted pictures on the group. They're due next week, maybe the end of next week. So there's a couple of little things, but I don't like to let too much out the bag.
Ooh.
Keep you in suspenders.
Yeah.
So, if people would like to go to Knucklehead Vapes, where would they go?
They go to www.knuckleheadvapes.com. Mark. Thank you very much.
Right. Has anybody got any questions in chat before we do go on the hour? So if anyone's got any
real quick, while they're typing, I just wanted to ask Ralphie, we'd already discussed the sharing, what you're passionate about and how, it's really enlightening. But what was the driving force behind your juice line? I really love it.
Yeah, the world's full of juice and most of it's shit. Again, I'm like, I could do fucking better than this. Hold on a minute. I want juice that's affordable, that I can enjoy every day. It's nice to spend a little bit too much money and have a treat, but we want good, honest, quality, enjoyable, everyday juice. And
you made all these by hand.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought I could do better than this, so I got into it. Made it for myself, to be honest. And then people were like, I was giving a little bit away, sharing it, getting other people's feedback, and everyone's like, you want to sell this shit? People will love it. And they do. It worked, didn't it? Again. Who knew?
Absolutely.
Crazy shit. It was never made to sell. It was never made from a business point of view. It was only ever made for us to enjoy. But the demand was so great that we started producing it. Basically.
That's how it starts. That's how it starts. You don't expect anything to take off like that, but it just in the spur of the moment when you've got something good and you've got that great feedback, you just got to run with it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. People wanted it, so we supplied it.
Oh, it's delicious. I got to tell you.
Pressure and demand. Oh, thank you very much.
Ralphie, when's that sexy Vindicator coming?
Hopefully this time next week.
Awesome.
Yeah. See, I was going to mention that when Mark asked, and I couldn't fucking remember what they're called. Indicator mods, we call them.
Yeah, the indicator.
But
I prefer that.
Indicators. Yeah.
The violator.
Indicator. We've got Pardon Christopher. We've got Indicator, Billo Pad mod, Codpiece. Knocking stuff, wrecking the joint.
I've got to ask you on that codpiece. What's with the hair?
The codpiece. We do it for James Apple Crumble. He loves it.
What's the codpiece for?
It's a cod ring.
What is the hair bit for? Why are you putting hands on?
It's a cod ring.
Yeah, it's to keep it firmer for longer. Don't you know these things?
Firmer for longer. I love it.
What?
Oh shit! As is.
Now, is it? Does it make it easier to trigger?
You see, if you stroke it properly, it'll stay firm. I mean, come on,
you wait.
Know this by now.
Wait till you get to my fucking age. No, it's just purely to piss James Comby off. That's it.
All right, hold on.
I'm not bothered if he's got one on or not, but James fucking hates it. So there you go.
That's why.
He's gone. Kris is gone. He's slipping. He's untying his look. It's going to roll on, look.
There we go.
I must just say.
There you go.
Perfect. That's what you'll be doing it tomorrow, Mark. You will be doing it tomorrow.
Right, it's come to that time of the show. I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you. I know we've had a lot of technical issues, but it's been absolutely brilliant that you've come on the show, Adam. I really
anytime.
Appreciate
anytime.
it.
I'd love to do it again now that I can actually hear and speak.
Definitely. Yeah. I've got to admit, I've been, as you know, I have been a fan of yours for a long, long time. I really have.
Oh, bless you. Bless you,
What
Mum.
you've done and what you do for the community, I tip my hat to you, to be honest with you. I really do. You are...
Oh, big love.
A genuine
You've built something
guy.
beautiful.
You have got a lot of love for the community and everything. And honestly, besides you being a really nice person, I think your company as its ethos is absolutely second to none. It is brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
Service is absolutely amazing. And to be honest with you, it's not often I will shout out a company, it's per se, but yours, shout it out every day of the week. I think you're an amazing company, and what you do.
No, big love, buddy. We're just us being us. That's really, really good to hear. I really, really appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah, you've built something very beautiful that really embraces not only vaping but humanity as a whole and caring for other people with no concern for yourself. It's been great. It's been really refreshing. I'm very, very happy to have been able to find the group and be a part of it.
Oh, bless you. That's wonderful. Did you know that Benedict Cumberbatch is Sherlock Holmes?
I saw that.
Wow.
Oh,
I know.
I did not.
Blown away, mate.
I'm shocked. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. I want to give a big thank you to Adam. I want to give a big thank you to Kris. And this week, it's Chris's turn to see us out. So, Adam, before you do go, would you like to say a few words to the people on chat and on the channel?
Oh, thanks for inviting me. It's been really, really good. I'd love to do it again. Thank you for all the love and support that you give us. You know, we're only here because of you. Not you directly, Mark, but because of everybody in the community. And it's been a real pleasure, guys.
Brilliant. Kris, come on, sign us out, kiddo.
Well, it has been an absolute pleasure speaking with you, Ralphie. I absolutely love the fact that you came on today. That's been really, really fun and funny. It's been a crack. So, guys, big love to you all. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining us and having such great conversation. Loved all the action there in chat. Thank you guys for all of your support, your encouragement, and love every day, like Ralphie said. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. And Ralphie, we'll definitely have to set something up to have you guys come back.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'd love to do that. Thank you very much. Maybe we'll get the team on, the other two fuckwits that work with us.
Yeah,
that would be awesome, great.
That really would be a good show. Yes,
definitely. Silent Rob and the Captain Steve would be great to have on, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Don't forget the tinfoil hats.
Oh, yeah. I'm wearing it somewhere else this evening.
Well, on that, guys, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a real pleasure to host Ralphie and to you guys as well. And we look forward to seeing you guys very, very soon. And should I do the words of wisdom there, guys, or not?
Definitely.
Definitely do it. All right. Guys, remember every day that you are the masters of your own destinies. You're the only ones that can choose how positive or negative your days are. So please keep the positivity high. Keep those smiles on your faces and let that negative just roll off your shoulders. All right, guys. Big love. Thank you guys so much. And we will see you
big love, everyone.
soon.
Bye.
Big love.